Shinji's corpse is on the bed. There's nothing else. What happened here? There's no way I would know, but somehow I can tell that Sakura killed him. I can't think. Shinji's corpse. Sakura's whereabouts. It's only been half a day since I embraced Sakura, so how did it end up like this?
おや、誰かと思えばエミヤの小せがれか。よく来たと言いたいところだが、少しばかり遅かったようじゃな。
I turn around at the sudden voice. There's no one behind me. I know there's nobody in this house. Zouken's voice is echoing through the room even though he's not here.
お前、さくらに何をした？
何もしておらぬ。見ての通り、不肖の孫が妹から返り討ちにあっただけよ。別段騒ぎ立てるほどのことでもない。だが、不肖の孫と呼ぶのもこれ限りじゃな。使えの男であったが、最後にはきっちりと役目を果たしてくれた。
He laughs. I can't see the old Magus, but I'm sure he's laughing with a hideous face.
シンジの役目？
おうよ。桜をその気にさせるのはわしではできぬ。わしはちとあれに嫌われすぎてしまったからな。お主か信じどちらかにあれの席を壊してもらわねばならなかった。桜が自らの影を受け入れるにはこの世に絶望してもらわねばならなかったからの。いやはやこれはわしの過ちじゃ。あれの精神力を甘く見ておった。簡単に決壊すると思ったが、あれは決して自分から崩れはしない。よもやあれがあそこまで我慢強く育つとは思わなんだ。
My nerves condense. Before I even understand what he's saying, I clench my right fist, open my magic circuit, and...
いや、欲を言えば、お主の手で桜を裏切って欲しかったのだぞ。それならば、あのように半端な覚醒ではとどまらず、心身ともに影そのものに変わり果てたであろう。だがまあ、それも時間の問題よな。神事の死をもってあれはようやく自分の立場を受け入れた。あとは見ているだけでよい。あれは本能の赴くままに人を襲い、その暴食ゆえに自滅する。わしの仕事はその後ということ。
I punch the wall. With all my might, I lash out at the darkness where the voice is coming from. I unconsciously fill my hand with magical energy, which is transmitted into the wall and sweeps the darkness from the room.
これは怖い。監視役にと残した虫どもが軒並み潰れおったわ。これではすぐに声すら届かなくなるな。
うるせえ！出てこい、ゾウケン！ここで八つ裂きにしてやる！
いやいや、残念だがそういうわけにもいかん。マキリ500年の宿願にようやく手が届いたのだ。ここでお主に殺されるわけにもいかんし、お主を仕留めるほど恩知らずでもないのでな。
恩知らずだと？ふざけるな。誰がお前に尻尾を振った？
振ったとも。お主はあそこまで桜を育ててくれたではないか。あの娘に他者を欲するという感情を教え込んだのは他ならぬお主よ。そう、わしは感謝しておるよ、エミヤシロ。こたびの儀はお主がいてこその成功だった。故に殺しはせる。お主には見事成長したあれの姿を見てもらわねばならんからの。
ゾウケン。
もはや誰にも止められん。兄を殺したあれは立ち止まることなどできん。アインツベルンの聖杯、あの小娘が取り込んだアーチャーの魂を取り込み、門に至る鍵を奪う。させれば罪だ。我がマキリの悲願、第三法の再現がついに果たされるのみよ。
The third sorcery? What is that? The annoying laugh echoes through the room. I quickly go back home, or I can't forgive Zouken. Well, of course I can't forgive Zoken, but... Wait, didn't Zoken just say that Sakura wants to take Archer's soul? Ilya has Archer's soul, which means that Sakura is after Ilya, who is at home. So, yeah, we should return home as fast as possible. Hold on. Steal Einspern's Holy Grail. I run. I don't care about the laughter. I'm sure he's watching me from a safe place. There is no time to let an old man's drivel get to me.
そうだ、急がよいエミヤシロ。すでにサクラは国家しておる。イリアスフィールを捕らえれば容赦なく飲み下すぞ。
I kick the ground hard enough to tear my legs off.
イリア、プッシュして。
It will take 20 minutes to get to my house even if I run full speed. I glare at the grey sky and run frantically back to Ilya. Interlude 14:4. The girl is looking up at the sky. The grey sunlight dulls her silver hair and red eyes.
そうね。シローが帰ってきたら言わなくっちゃ。
Tell him about what? Ilya's Fiel talks to herself. The Emiya household is quiet. Shiro and Rin went to find Sakura. Ryder, naturally, is nowhere to be seen, leaving Ilya as the only one here.
天の杯。200年前に作られた一番初めの約束の土地。この感じじゃもう起動が始まってる。
This is the fifth Holy Grail War in Fuyuki. The Holy Grail has been summoned into different places each time, but it has returned to the original site for this war. It's only natural. They use one of the gates located at the 4 compass points and move on to the next when one fails. The first was the Ryudo Temple. The second was the Tosaka household. The third was the church on top of the hill. The fourth was that burned field. Then the summoning returns to the site of the first. The point of origin. The false utopia that sets the rules of the Holy Grail War.
英霊の魂で満ち足りた聖杯。それをもって門を開くのが彼らが目指した奇跡だけど、まさか開けてもいないのに中に住んでしまうものが出るなんて。
Ilya murmurs in disbelief. This is far away from the Einspern's dearest wish. They have failed. The disaster that will be born is a far cry from what they wished for.
放っておけばいい。私の役目は開けることだもの。閉じろなんてこと誰も私に言わなかった。
And she couldn't possibly close it, even if she tried. Mato Sakura excels her in ability as the Holy Grail. Einspern's Holy Grail cannot do anything to the gate opened by Makidi's Holy Grail. Mato Zoken thinks he opened the same gate, but in reality he opened a completely different one. The only ones aware of this are the Holy Grails, the girl and Mato Sakura.
間に合うかな、シロー。シローが間に合うなら一緒にどこか遠くに逃げてもいいけど。
She looks up at the sky. The girl is wavering. She doesn't know whether to choose the role imposed on her or the desire born from within her.
でもね、シロー。どっちにしたって死んじゃうことに変わりはないんだよ。
The result is the same. Regardless of whether she goes to the gate as the Holy Grail or runs away, she will die. Which is her true self? She asks the grey sky for an answer. That's why she doesn't notice. The person who came through the door with an "I am home." Did she slip through the boundary field, or did it not consider her a trespasser? Slowly. She moves from the living room to the yard without a sound, then reaches out to the girl sitting at the porch.
ずいぶん遅いお帰りね、さくら。今までどこに行ってたの？姉さん。
The trespasser, Mato Sakura, stops her hand. She looks away from Ilya and to Tosaka Rin, who has been waiting for her in the yard.
イリアから離れなさい。それ以上近づいたら容赦なく撃ち抜くわ。
Everyone here knows it's no empty threat.
無駄なことなのに。あ、それでリンの気が済むならいいけど。
Ilya's Fiel starts walking without showing any surprise. The girl walks to the edge of the yard as if to watch over the two's confrontation.
そう。 初めからここで待っていたんですね、姉さん。私がイリアちゃんを誘いに来ると読んでたんだ。まあね、私にはシロと違ってあんたを助ける理由がないもの。いよいよとなったらイリアをさらいに来るのは明白でしょ。そうでなくても一度前科があるんだから、イリアを見張るのは当然よ。
Sakura's brows twitch at Shiro's name, showing unhappiness. She shows an undisguised hatred that would surprise anyone who knew her previous self.
ひどいな。姉さんはいつもそう。そうやって決めつけて私をバカにするんです。自分は綺麗だからって汚れた私を見下している本当に嫌な人。ねえ姉さん、私そんなに悪い子ですか？
Her voice contains no emotion. The question alone should send a chill up anyone's spine.
当たり前じゃない。この家を出た時点で救いきれない大バカよ。あんたは麻藤さくらを守りたがってたやつを最後まで信じてやらなかったんだから。
But Tosokarin gives a firm reply. Sakura looks down, as if acknowledging the truth of her mistake.
私はそれが最良だと思ったなんて言わないで。私たちは外に出るなって言ったのよ。それに異論があったならまず相談しろって言うのよ。なのにあんたは黙って出て行った。一人きりで今までと全く同じ失敗を繰り返した。本当に呆れたわ。そんなことも守れないから他人にいいようにつけ込まれるのよあんた。そうですね、確かに今まではそうでした。けど姉さん、私もう弱くなんてありません。これからは姉さんが家にこもっていてください。先輩は私が守りますから。
What is that? Her cold stare, the emitting ominous shadow. Realizing that it's as she feared, Rin takes a step back. Not knowing that her hesitation is the last trigger that drives Mato Sakura.
どうしたんですか姉さん。そんな風に背中を丸めてるとまるで私に怯えているように見えますよ。
It's too late when she clucks her tongue. No, it's not too late or anything. When Sakura reaches for Ilia's feel, it was already too late.
そう、もう部屋でおとなしくしている気はないってこと？ええ、姉さんの言うことなんてもう聞きません。だって私の方が強いもの。
Oh shit. The shadow dances. Many shades of darkness emerge from the ground below Sakura and engulf the yard. And from the shadow...
さくら、あんた。
Oh shit. Emerges a swordsman who is contaminated in black.
セイバー、聖杯を捕まえて。抵抗するようなら多少の乱暴は構わないから。
Black Saber obeys without a word. There's no doubt about it. What that shadow is. Tosokarin bites her lip, seeing what kind of fate awaits a servant swallowed by the mud. At that instant... a merciless attack. A shadow with magical energy far surpassing that of Tosokarin is fired. She rolls as she lands. The fired shadow is on the same level as the black shadow. It will be the end if it touches her. If it even grazes her, it will stick to her skin, covering her in an instant. And after that, if Tosokarin is swallowed by the mud that even a servant cannot escape, she will be absorbed without hope of resistance. The black tentacles whip towards her in rapid succession. Rin realizes that the attacks are not from the Black Shadow, but the magic Sakura possesses. That magic of Mato is to bind others. But Sakura is originally from the Tosaka family, a shadow user with an origin of the imaginary element, the imaginary number. Mato Sakura is able to embody the Black Shadow to that degree because she has both of those attributes. She's easily cornered. Their magical energy capacities are too unevenly matched. Sakura's magical energy is infinite. Her capacity reaches 100 million. To Rin, whose capacity is a mere 300, Sakura is a monster. She controls both the Black Shadow and Saber, who has the greatest magical energy out of all the servants. Even a servant will not be able to match such a monstrous magus.
まず魔術自体は単純だけど、とにかく量が違いすぎる。
She stares at what Sakura has become, gasping for breath. She has no chance of winning, and she cannot escape. It'd be a different story if she had a source of magical energy like the Holy Grail, but she doesn't have such a thing.
と言っても、魔力の供給源としちゃ、この世界で聖杯と同レベルのものなんてないんだけど。
She suppresses her frustration by grumbling.
ダメですよ、姉さん。そんなところで立ち止まったら危ないじゃないですか。
Sakura points her hand at Rin without hesitation. There is no mercy. Sakura smiles, enjoying the absolute dominance.
さあ、もっと遊びましょう、姉さん。最後には捕まってしまうでしょうけど、それまで可愛く逃げてくださいね。
She smiles at her beloved sister. The result is as obvious as she says. Rin cannot get away from the shadow. Sakura can quickly cover the whole house with the shadow if she wishes. As Sakura slowly expands the extent of the shadow, Rin is defeated without being able to do anything. The black shadow covers Tosaka Rin. The gel-like mud tightly binds Rin's body, turning into numerous tongues to invade her magic circuit.
なんだ、そこまでですか。思っていたほど強くないんですね、姉さんは。
She looks down at her helpless sister. Wild breathing and heated cheeks. Her older sister is covered with heavy oil, exciting even Sakura, who is of the same sex. Her face is left uncovered, perhaps because Sakura wants to enjoy her pain. Rin swallows her contempt and glares back at Sakura, but that's only for a few seconds. The mud that stirs her body violates her internal organs.
それじゃあいただきますね。これ楽しみだったんです。魔術師から魔力を食べるのは初めてだから。
The gel-like shadow tightens around Tosaka Rin. The meal doesn't even last a second.
おいしい。満腹には程遠いけど、少しは足しになりました。
The last traces of magic fade from Tosaka Rin. That's the end. Head down and chest heaving, Rin has no power to resist. She has no way to fight back, but
それだけじゃダメだ。ここで殺しておかないと。次は
we'll lose to Nei-san. It's a groundless assumption. The difference in their powers will never be overturned. But Sakura is firmly convinced that she will lose if they fight again. So she has to kill her here. Taking her magical energy and leaving her powerless isn't enough. She has to kill Rin here, just as Rin tried to do to her. She tries to convince herself as she opens her palms.
姉さん、ここで。
The shadow doesn't extend. She trembles, gaze focused on her weakened sister, and
Sakura!
the person she least wants to see catches up to her. Interlude out.
くそ、何が起きてる。
Well, let's find out. Oh, we already know it, but let's find out anyway next time on Fate Stay Night. Thanks for watching. and have a nice day. Can I access the status screen now? No. Okay. Bye bye.